CAI is active in relieving the sufferings of humanity whenever and wherever called. CAI is active in Afghanistan, Bangladesh, India, Cambodia, Indonesia, Kenya, Pakistan, Somalia, Sri Lanka, and Tanzania. The primary focus for CAI is education, for we believe this is an invaluable tool in alleviating poverty. CAI opened her 12th elementary school in Afghanistan in 2012 and began construction of the 13th school. These schools are in some of the remotest parts of the country where children either do not get an education or study under the sky exposed to severe weather conditions. Our Imam Hussein alayhi salam school outside Kabul educates about 5,000 children in 3 shifts. It is built in an area where around 1 million internally displaced refugees live without a single school. CAI has built and operates 3 medical clinics in isolated and inaccessible areas of Afghanistan. The communities here had no access to medical treatment before this time. Now, CAI donors make it possible for a medical doctor, midwife, nurse, pharmacist, and vaccinations to be available, all for pennies per visit. Even this nominal fee is waived for the very poor. Our Imam Sajjad alayhi salam Sachek Medical Clinic is in the Bamiyan province, smack in the middle of a bitter cold snow belt of the country. It is a village of about 9,500 very poor families whose lives are influenced by the elements, very hot summers and cruelly harsh winters. The clinic is currently housed in a mud structure, which is very difficult and expensive to keep constantly warm in winter. When a mother comes for delivery or a patient needs surgery, especially in the middle of the night, they have to wait until the operating room is heated using a wood heater. Sometimes this is too late. The damage is done. CAI is looking to construct a modern structure to house this clinic and will inshallah begin construction as soon as the snow begins melting in April 2013. The cost of constructing this clinic is $175,000, of which $100,000 have already been raised. CAI also empowers the poor to be economically independent, especially women, particularly widows. CAI donors gift 5 milk-producing sheep to each widow. These sheep produce high-quality milk which can be converted to yogurt and cheese and then sold in the local markets. The sheep multiply fast, so 5 animals can triple in about 1 year. The widows fall off the eligible aid list and become financially independent within months. Violence and war have taken a terrible toll on Afghan lives, leaving behind scores of widows and orphans. CAI has built a 104 boys orphanage in Herat, Afghanistan. Need for a girls' orphanage is acute, so CAI proposes to build an orphanage-cum-school for 50 girls in Kabul on land donated by a well-wisher just for this cause. The facility will educate orphans in secular academia during the day, serve lunch, and follow with religious education. They will then eat dinner and return home, inshallah. The onus of caring for orphans is clearly on us, as commanded by several verses of the glorious Quran. By educating these orphans, we heed to this command and change the orphan's destiny. More importantly, we change the destiny for her entire progeny. There can be no higher personal satisfaction or religious achievement. The cost of this project is about $200,000. CAI built and runs 5 orphanages in India, 2 for girls and 3 for boys. There are 2 in Uttar Pradesh, 1 in Srinagar, 1 in Kargil, and 1 in Bengal. These 200+ orphans are all taken care of in a material sense, but more importantly, they get a quality education. Devastating floods killed thousands and made many more homeless in Pakistan during 2008. In addition to food, temporary tents, and blankets for immediate relief, CAI undertook and completed the construction of 176 brick homes at the cost of $176,000. Happily, all of these homes withstood the more recent floods of 2012. Food aid to the starving, blankets to those freezing in winter, schools, laboratories, computers, libraries, and desks for those without them, scholarships to poor, deserving children, as well as medical care and disaster relief from natural causes of war. CAI tries to assist those less fortunate around the world. All these services provided at a zero cost to donors. CAI imposes no administration cost. All such costs are borne by private well-wishers. We do all this for one reason only, for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Come, join CAI and be part of this invaluable service to humanity. Thank you.